Hi, it's me, Ken again. Welcome to part 6 of my model railway, and I'll be explaining my new control panel to you. This is my new controller that I've built to replace the plastic box that you saw in part 4. By the way, if you've got no experience of electrical work, don't attempt it. Get someone qualified or buy a purpose-built unit from a model railway retailer. If you understand electrics, all well and good. On all my work, I keep the mains electricity at ground level, as you can see here in the transformer, and then from there low voltage only up to the controller. This is the one I've built to operate my extension when it's in stand-alone mode. So as you can see, the new controller is based on the track diagram of the layout, complete with the main features, with point or switches, section switches and mains feed switches, and 2 gauge master controllers, one for the outer circuit and one for the inner circuit. My simple means that having a flat down, I can actually get inside and get to everything with ease. There's plenty of room in here. You need to keep plenty of room if you've got a lot of wiring, and I've got 32 points on my layout, which is a lot of wiring. I've also been busy making a track cleaning wagon. As you can see, it's a normal dapole track, and I screw a hardboard using the reverse side or the rough side of the hardboard as the cleaner. Weigh the wagon down with lead, and then get your most powerful diesel. In this case it's a Warship Class 42 by Bachmann, which has drive on both bogies, and this pushes it around the layout and just cleans the top of the rails, unlike some track rubbers which burnish the rails. Some of you have expressed an interest about my scenery. All I can say is some of it is available from Pico or Town Scene, like here, where I've cut various pieces out and mounted them on board to give it some sort of relief. They come out very nice, but they do add to the layout, to the finished article. And then your main scenery, which is in 3-dimensional as opposed to 2-dimensional in the background, you can put all your various little detailing items in, like signals and other stuff. Or you can do what I've done here, where I've painted the back seam myself, and just with all the emulsion paint. Those little tester pots are ideal. You can see there I've replicated a clay china tip, and the trees, just try and get some impression of distance by making the colours in the foreground quite bright and diminishing into shades of darker, lighter greens and greys to give the illusion of depth. This is what we're trying to do with the railway, is create an illusion in some cases. Don't forget you're only in 4mm to the foot. A mile in model railways is a long way. Try and blend your 3-dimensional work, such as this canal side pub that I've built from a wheels kit. Get it to blend in with the back scene, and when you're going from 3-dimensional to 2-dimensional, you've got to make sure you get the angle right, otherwise it looks a bit unreal. But at the end of the day, it's your model railway. You can do what you like with it. You can put Thomas the Tank engine or Lego or anything. It's what you want and what you want to expect from your layout that counts. I'm only an average modeller. I try and replicate the atmosphere of the period that I'm modelling, which is 1955 to 1965, somewhere on the Withered Arm in North Devon and North Cornwall. Finally, just watch some shots of my latest acquisition, which is a Hornby T9, nicknamed a Greyhound, which I had for Christmas. And I've got it pulling a typical train formation from the Withered Arm, 2 ex-Southern coaches and a couple of freight wagons on the back. Typical mixed goods. The T9 is an excellent runner, and there's been a lot of talk in the press and on the internet about it not pulling or some of the detail being wrong, but I think that's all a little bit pedantic really. I think it's all an excellent little engine, and why moan about detail when you're running it on 00 gauge, which is under scale anyway. It's 16.5mm to the foot, the track gauge, when it should actually be 18.83. I'm quite happy to compromise. I just want to create the illusion of the time and the place. 4-dimensional. Next time I'll be talking to you about my extension, and I will have it in its standalone mode, complete with the fiddle yard, and see it operating on its own, not connected to my main layout. Till next time, cheerio.